Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. September 28th, free haircuts, community building, free tickets, free food. I'm actually considering getting a food truck over barbecuing, so stay tuned for that. All right, let's talk about it. Timothy Bradley ain't Terence Crawford real friend. I'm just remember how I told you 2 weeks ago. Timothy Bradley can't keep a secret for 7 days. He can't be a friend neither. Listen, Blue Blood and I travel for fights every fight, right? When I'm on the East Coast, I see him. When there's a big fight on the West Coast, I see him. Whatever we do that weekend, or when people say, is Blue Blood the best? Yeah, he's the best. But this guy is doing, nah, Blue Blood's the best. Blue Blood's the best interviewer in the world, period. But this guy did, no, Blue Blood is the best. Oh, man. Tyson Fury is a better boxer. No, Deontay Wilder is the best. You go down with your man. The word loyalty is just asinine, man. People don't have loyalty. People don't have loyalty, and he he tears down his own argument because Terence Bud Crawford has already unified a division in a four-belt era. He's saying Lomachenko is better than him because he has three belts at 135. Timothy Bradley, this is a four-belt era. He doesn't have four belts. He's never unified a division. He's never been undisputed. Excuse me, undisputed. You understand? So at the end of the day, man, Timothy Brad, man, he's not trustworthy, man. Timothy Bradley ain't trustworthy at all. He's losing so much credibility, pounds by pounds by pounds. I will say this. I actually enjoy Timothy Bradley and Andre Ward when they disagree. And I'm willing to bet they disagree 9 out of 10 times because I've covered both of them for about 10 years. And Andre Ward is somewhere on the middle in terms of tough questions and social economics and stuff like that, social issues and stuff like that. But when it comes to boxing, he's more on the line with me and how I think to some degree. We're not perfect, but Timothy Bradley, dog, Timothy Bradley ain't cool at all. He has no loyalty to nobody. His only loyalty is to Bob Arum. If Bob Arum say cough 3 times, Timothy Bradley's gonna say, how loud do you want me to cough? Baby coughs? You know what I mean? Timothy Bradley is, I'm not even gonna say it, man. She's my neighbor too. Vanessa Calloway is my neighbor. But if you guys seen Coming to America, that's who he is. Timothy Bradley is Vanessa Calloway in Coming to America 1. Yeah, man. It's man, oh my gosh. He will betray anybody to excite a conversation. This nigga has no credibility, dog. No credibility. I said this before. It's no way in 13 fights this guy can be an all-time great. I don't give a fuck if it's since Pernell Whitaker. He's not even close to being better than Pernell Whitaker. If Pernell Whitaker is an A, Lomachenko is a B. Salido, if he would have came in at 180 pounds, he wouldn't have been able to hit um, Pernell Whitaker. Man, Pernell Whitaker make you take your gloves off in the middle of a fight and say, I quit. I'm willing to bet there's at least 5 to 10 fighters that actually considered quitting against Pernell Whitaker because he couldn't hit him and just frustrates the shit out of you. You know what I mean? It's like if you're a basketball player, you go 0 for 10 from the 3-point line. That's what it feels like to fight Pernell Whitaker, man. And I've only known it obviously through TV. I never met the man, and that's one of the things that I regret, that I never got a chance to hug Pernell Whitaker and tell him thank you for having great character through the robbery, the thievery. They stole millions of dollars from Pernell Whitaker. Literally stole millions of dollars from Pernell Whitaker. Took, taken. Now, my question to everybody is, see, Timothy Bradley makes it sound kind of cool, kind of calm, but if Bud Crawford don't like me, he just got betrayed on national TV. Not national TV, but it's all on social media. There's a lot of websites that has this debate, and it's all on Instagram. He's never even unified, undisputed, undefeated a division. 3 belts. When Bob Arum paid for him to get to the WBC belt, my greatest guesstimation, because Lomachenko was already a champion. He outmaneuvered Eddie Hearn, Bob Arum, basically. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, this is just asinine. Timothy 78 said it best. Timothy Bradley's a Suzy Q. Yeah, I remember them Suzy Qs. He's a Suzy Q. That's awful, man. He literally betrayed Terence Crawford. That's not even the same conversation. 3 belts when Terence Crawford has 4 belts, and they pretty much fought pretty level competition in terms of opponents for Terence Crawford to get at 140 and what Lomachenko's doing at 135. Pretty much similar opponents. Terence Crawford may be slightly better, you know. Timothy Bradley cannot be trusted. Oh my God. He's literally the black Skip Bayless. He is. He's the boxing black Skip Bayless. That's what he is. I mean, he's... I see why the black fans didn't like him. Bob Arum used to call my editor all the time. Seattle used to call my editor. Timothy Bradley needs help. We got to promote him. They used to take advertisements out in the newspaper. Timothy Bradley needs help. And you see now. Where's your code at, nigga? Where's your ethics at, nigga? If he didn't have this ESPN job, he would be invisible. I'm being honest. I had this thought. People always talking about they a real one, they real niggas. Listen, if every nigga was a real, quote unquote, real nigga, white supremacy would not be as dominant in our country. Matter of fact, it would be non-existent. I'm going to use me as an example. If niggas had the courage in their profession, like I have in my profession, white supremacy would be on his heels right now, would be on his last breath, would be on his last leg. Trust me. Timothy Bradley is not a real one. Timothy Bradley is not a real one, dog. And there's so many others that are like Timothy Bradley. They want the diamond watches. They want to be accepted. They want to get invited to an office, to a room. They want to have 10 white friends. Dog. Dog, Timothy Bradley is so disloyal, dog. So disloyal. In public. In public, dog. Listen, for those of you who don't know who Frederick Hawthorne is, if I'm with my friend and he just out the blue just slaps another nigga and there's 3 niggas and it's only 2 of us, I gotta fight. I pray to God it doesn't escalate to anything else. But I'm in position where I literally have to defend myself and defend him and get us in position where we can get the hell out of there. I'm not going to say, nigga, what are you doing? Timothy Bradley is a dude that said, you did it, nigga. That wasn't me, you did it. You and your boy go to the strip club. Your best friend, Timothy Bradley's best friend, don't pick up the phone. Timothy Bradley sees his wife calling. In the strip club, Timothy Bradley picks up the phone. Have you seen Daniel? Last time that I checked, he had 100 singles in his wallet. I'm telling you, dog. I'm telling you, ain't no oil. He ain't cut right, as what Ticket TV would say. He ain't cut right, dog. These last 3 weeks of Timothy Bradley, we have seen, he has shown who he is. We have seen his pure Anglo-Saxon true colors. He ain't cut right, man. Timothy Bradley ain't cut right, man. He betrayed Terence Crawford. For real. And Andre Ward joked, but he should have went a little bit harder. Like, you about to get a call from Terence Crawford. This nigga said he's going to be better than Terence Crawford in 13 fights? In 13 fights? Now, I will admit, there's no one at 135 that I believe that he wouldn't be the favorite against. I don't see anyone. Tank Davis is not at 130. Tank Davis is at 130, excuse me. But there's no one at 135 that would walk into the ring as a favorite. I would say that, but he's not an all-time great. He's not the greatest thing since sliced bread. He's not the greatest thing since Jerry Cooney. I amuse myself sometimes when I don't give the joke away, but I'm telling such a tremendous, like, he ain't the greatest thing since Jerry Cooney. That shit is so layered and so humorous, and that line I just said is so, like, venomous and deep. I just want to make sure y'all got it. Dude, Tim. Tim, man, you're a Susie Q, dog. You betray. How do you betray Terence Crawford and you say, that's my friend? I'm calling it down the middle. That's my friend. I'm calling it down the middle. Terence Crawford probably was the only nigga that told you beat Manny Pacquiao. I want to pull up those interviews. I can't believe I said that, dog. He didn't beat no fucking Manny Pacquiao, dog. I've been saying that shit for 10 years. I've been lying for 10 years. That nigga didn't beat him. Even he was catching Manny Pacquiao's punches. At least he was throwing. He didn't beat no fucking Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao, man, come on. I don't remember that fight, but I felt like it was 8-4. I don't remember it, so I'm going to recant that so we don't change the topic of this video. That nigga's a clown, dog. If you black, for real, and you respect Timothy Bradley, I'm going to question you. I don't care how the non-blacks think about this. Because you should never out your brother publicly. Never. No. When you don't have to. You understand what I'm saying? If you at the Domino's table, yeah, you can talk shit. But in front of mixed company? Man, it's a cold day for Top Rank, man. Top Rank is like those venomous, scary movies where the normal people turn into zombies and shit. You know what I mean? A computer timed out. Yeah, man. Anyways, man, y'all go ahead and enjoy y'all night. It's 2 o'clock in the morning in California, and I gotta get up at 6. So I'm gonna end this video here. Uh, Barbershop Conversation, September 28th, 4720 West Slauson, 2 city blocks away from Nipsey Hussle Square. You can go to a mural, take a picture. You can go to Tina Turner house, Ray Charles house. Who else lives in the area? Mario Van Peebles, Loretta Devine. I just said Vanessa Bell Calloway. John Singleton's home. Who else? Michael Cooper, Byron Scott, Debbie Allen. So many people live in this neighborhood, dog. And they're all my neighbors. We all live within a 2-mile radius, a 1.5 mile radius, you know. So yeah, man. I should start a business, but then that would be intrusive too. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do it. But they have those hood tours. Yeah, man. So DeMar DeRozan lives on top of the hill. Reggie Theus lives on top of the hill. Yeah, man. This is Black Excellence's neighborhood, man. So when y'all come to the event on the 28th, just know you in the presence of gods and kings and queens and lions and tigers and bears. And Timothy Bradley played the role of Vanessa Bell Calloway in Coming to America. He's an inferior man. I encourage every man to go read the book, The Superior Man. I encourage you. If you don't want to read it, all you got to do is go online and listen to the audiobook, The Superior Man. All right? It's an incredible book. Incredible book. I've given you guys a lot of homework this week. The Spook That Sat by the Door. You guys need to go watch that. That's on YouTube as well. It's an hour and 40 minutes. You need to watch it. And tune out Timothy Bradley, a.k.a. Vanessa Bell Calloway, from Coming to America. Very inferior, very feeble, very wishy-washy, is a servant to the money, is a servant to the God, is a servant to Bob Arum. But then again, Vanessa Bell Calloway in real life is a dog. I used to work out with her at 24 Hour Fitness on Slauson for about 5 years. A dog. She's a dog. She tough as nails, man. She owns a nightclub in the area too. Regency West. It's a family-owned business. Yeah, man, great woman. She looks great for her age too. Great. I think she's 60. She's 50 or she's 60. She looks 40. Or she's 50 and look 30. Either two, she looks 20 years younger than what she really is. Nice woman too, strong-willed. And she's inspiring too. She's in the gym every day, working out, doing her thing. You know what I mean? Beautiful kids. So I don't want to insult Vanessa Bell Calloway. Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Talk to you. Just like something just happened in boxing. Oh yeah. Great. I'm glad I didn't hang up yet. Ward Kovalev won. Did Ward win? Yup. Did Ward, anybody ask me? Yup. Yup. Hell yeah, he won. I don't give a fuck what the scorecard. I don't care if I rewatch it and say to myself, maybe he didn't win round 2. I don't give a fuck. Anybody ask me, did Ward win? Yup. Did Deontay Wilder win? Yup. Against Wilder? Yup. I'm only being honest. Barbershop conversations, man. I'll see you guys September 28th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's going to be a great event. Free food, free haircuts, free giveaways, free giving away tickets to the fight, and the list goes on. Fellowship, building the community through boxing. Andre Ward, you should show up. Timothy Bradley's not invited. I don't want him there. Don't want him there. I have no interest. He wouldn't know. He literally wouldn't know how to act. Bob Arum was not there, so he might not want to come. You know, I mean, he don't know how to act. He don't know how to act around us. He shows out in front of them UK fans. You know, well, he shows out in front of American fans too. So, anyways, man, as long as he keep getting that check. Peace, guys.